I think the best way to watch WandaVision is with the following mindset. Imagine you never heard of the MCU. In fact, watch it from the mindset that the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe never existed, and that this TV show just premieres on old school broadcast TV with absolutely no explanation as to what it is, and none of the previous backstory that has already been established in previous Marvel films. Watching it from that perspective, WandaVision as a series is an absolute, total mind of a show. And I think for now that is the best way to watch it. The series trailers made it crystal clear what the show's premise is. Wanda Maximoff, aka the Scarlet Witch, is locked away in some kind of alternate hyper-reality that resembles, aka parodies, various old-school sitcom TV shows. And Marvel Studios, aka Disney, wants to make sure you understand this series' premise before walking in for a number of reasons. One, it's an easy way to sell the show. Two, they don't want anyone tuning in wondering to themselves, what's going on here? But three, and this is the big one that I'm hoping for, maybe, just maybe, deliberately revealing the premise of the series in the trailers is a big misdirect. So yeah, I kind of wish they had made the trailers more mysterious and less obvious, because I think the show would have been more fun if we, the audience, had just walked in clueless. With that said, there is still plenty of mystery. We are not sure whether this reality was created by Wanda herself to escape the grief of Vision's death in Avengers Endgame, or if it was created by some other sinister force that is keeping her prisoner for reasons yet unknown. This type of all is not as it seems setup has been done before in comics, to be sure, though I'm presently at a loss to remember a similar setup in a TV show at the moment. So in spite of spoiling some of the fun by making sure I understood the show's setup from the get-go, what really kept me entertained for these first two episodes was the interplay between the series' two title characters and the clever double entendre dialogue that does a great job of parodying old-school sitcom dialogue. Episode 1 ends with a mysterious POV segment that implies that someone unknown is watching all of this. Episode 2 doesn't pick up this little plot device, however, I'm sure it will pick up in a later episode. I also have to add that I enjoy the false commercial breaks, whose sponsors might have more to do with the actual plot than we realize. In fact, while watching WandaVision, you sense that the series is loaded with visual and verbal clues to what is really going on, and that will hopefully make a second watching that much more fun after the season is completed and you're in the know on everything. At least that's what I hope what happens. In a way, WandaVision kind of feels like the Marvel Studios equivalent of the 1998 movie Pleasantville, a great film that you should see if you haven't. It's about two teenagers from the late 90s who find themselves trapped in a TV sitcom from the 1950s. The difference being that the two teenagers are aware that they are trapped in this reality. The movie starts by being an over-the-top parody, but ends up revealing something much deeper underneath. I'm kind of hoping the same for WandaVision. In the meantime, I'm keeping away from any comic book source material that might give away too much. So count me in. The first two episodes of WandaVision were very entertaining, and there is enough mystery to keep me speculating as to what might happen next. Not to mention that there might be even something more beneath the surface than we realize. Oh, and I should mention that I really enjoyed the parody theme for episode 2. This is TJR. Did you watch this show? Let me know what you thought, and please share any speculations you might have for upcoming episodes. As always, if you like what I'm doing, be sure to click like, click subscribe, and smash the bell notification icon so you can know when I release new videos. I want to give a special thanks to my patron supporters who are helping me to make more videos more often. If you'd like to become a patron supporter, please go to patreon.com/TJR, the original. Everybody, thank you. I hope you all stay safe and healthy. Bye-bye.